Okay. Excellent. Several promotions for our fresh shrimp. And our ranks, even though Rambow does not deserve it. And Doomfish is now commander. A high rank. And Sergeant Krabs is now a lieutenant. We may have to rename him Lieutenant Krabs. In the meantime, let us find out the spoils of our war. But it's only a small amount of spoils. Thermal shock launchers and thermal shock bombs are shook. Strange. We also got MC readers, sonic pulsers, and we've had the vibroblade before, and the heavy thermitic lance. There's a lot to research. But we must learn about those aquaplastics. Perhaps a few other things to make better armor. We can sell the additional corpses. But I'm looking for more. Perhaps we got a prisoner. A D.U.P terrorist. Perhaps some interrogation is needed. We'll keep that on the to-do list. Along with the course. Where are the plastics? Having never gotten this far in the game before, I am not 100% sure how to make the armors. Perhaps there's more I have to research. But in the meantime, the sonic cannon continues, but at a poor rate. Disappointing. I wanted to get a few more scientists, but right now, our expenses are pretty high. And I can sell the excess gauze rifles for profit once we make enough of those. Plenty of ammo for the future. Also, still, third base. I mentioned it back in part 14, but if you can suggest a place for third base and a name, I will also suggest a name for our second base. We can progress more, but I won't build a third base until at least May, meaning it won't be fully operational till June. But if there was a terror mission in Panama near the Caribbean Sea, maybe that was supposed to be last month's mission? Or is there something I don't know about? Besides, I need a pop filter for my mic. Ruffle. Aha! Research has been completed. And of course we need the cannon power clip. So let's take care of that. And we can finally use some alien weaponry. The heavy stuff, if you will. Also, we should get to renaming some of our soldiers. Allow me one moment. Let's go through the list. Rambow Fish is now a lieutenant instead of an ensign, despite her cowardice. I should rename her something else. Tuna. Rambow Tuna. Okay, that just came off the top of my head. I am so sorry. And some did not participate, but Doom Fish is now the commander. I thought I was the commander. Nonetheless, we have a lot of promotions. Sergeant Krabs is now a lieutenant. So, I'm sorry, we had to rename him Lieutenant Krabs. Red Snapper, number 23, who came out to be a late shiner, ended up with 3 kills. Impressive. And San Dolla Bill, an able seaman, a squatty. James Pond, Fisherman's friend, and he is a friend indeed, with an impressive 3 kills, and now an impressively 70% firing accuracy. I should not say percent, I should say statistic, because we know they can go well above 100. It's rare, but it happens. Simon Squid, formerly Fresh Shrimp 26. That was 25, that was 24. So, for those of you keeping track, those are who you are rewarded with. 28, Mr. Moccasin. 29 did not receive a promotion yet. Hammerhead is awarded to number 30, the nickname, not the porn. And Octopus is one I came up with myself. Occasionally I will come up with my own names. But thank you for all in the comments that have suggested. 40 Warrior, Shari Trace. I apologize if I butcher any names. Pervtev, Izzy, and I know I'm forgetting someone. Please forgive me. Oh yes, Rocky Armas. Screaming Seahorse was number 34. And Rubber Ducky. That's a weird one. Was number 33. That goes through all the promotions. I'll actually post the list this time. I've been neglecting to do that. I'm not keeping track of the devs this time. But we'll take some of these guys off the Triton for the moment. And add on some more fresh shrimp so they can get promotions too. Speaking of which, one moment while I recruit. Against probably better judgment, I went ahead and got the rest of my scientists for a total of 50. And progress goes up to average. How can you gauge something by average if you've never done it before? Oh yeah, still making Gauss rifles. Aha! Number 9, a very small one. Okay, this is a surprise. I might be looking at all the wrong places. If a little guy is heading over here. But he's heading at a very high speed. So hopefully we can catch up. Are you serious? Too deep. Apparently depth can determine how well you do as well. We'll need better craft in the future. Perhaps the Triton can follow it, but I'm doubtful. It got lost. So now they're screwing around at the North Pole. Santa Claus will not be pleased. Oh, not good. Their activity, again, is in the South Pacific. It didn't look like it for a while. I was misled by this graph right here. But over time, the Pacific has become a major bane as to being halfway across the world and being unable to patrol it. But we have hope. A sonic beam. But it requires zerbite to make. Don't worry, we can get the clips from the aliens as well. But we cannot deny the accuracy. In comparisons to the I can get it, the Gauls rifle. A sonic cannon will take more time units, but will be significantly more accurate. Someone suggested ion beam accelerators, even though they didn't know what they were doing. Neither do I. We're not going to manufacture those. But we might as well see what they cost. Things we can't afford to use right now. Money and items. And there's some supplies for our base. And I was hoping to end this video with at least one UFO shot down. But that's not going to be the case tonight. Or at least this video.